Okay, we are officially live with session 4 of Delicious and Deadly, a Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting campaign. Very, very excited to be back. This is very exciting. Oh no, my things aren't working. Okay, I'll get this figured out. Why no work? Why we no work?
Falling apart. It's all falling apart.
It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. What's the problem? Okay, it's fine. We'll fix it at a later time. We are back. We are back in Heliana's Guide. We are off fighting nothing currently, trying to figure out what beast plagues the Druid Grove of Springarden. Last we left off, our very adventurous party of Ranger Truffle, Taurus, and a new member, a Druid of the Grove, set out to gather some healing herbs to heal their a fellow wounded Druid. You've managed to heal the Druid with Three Fingers staying behind to help out with the healing process. And that's where we find ourselves. You have left the room and are beginning your walk back to rejoin your group of Baka Sanders and Seidel.
Well, that was a easy fight, guys. Easy. Fantastic. Great job, everyone.
I would like to have Bart carry the chest and follow us around until I can find a wagon to purchase while they're gone.
Give me a perception.
So, hold on. Where's my skills? There's my skills.
A 14. Okay. You're looking around. There are stalls set up here. There might be some, maybe made out of a wagon. But there don't seem to be any wagons here at this festival. Most of them just seem to be makeshift stalls ran by some of the folks.
Well, okay then. Bart, I'm going to need to requisition your services for a little bit longer. But rest assured, I have coin.
I gotta be getting back to my...
Oh, no. No, you're hired, and you can stay right here and see the festival.
Alright, I guess, but I can stay for the festival. But I do need to get back to my chickens, and he kind of puts your box down next to one of this little grass area.
Well, until they open the festival, you can stay here with our chicken. And I point at Baka. Baka! Well, actually, I might need Baka with me. I think I see our compatriots returning. Don't lose the chest, or I won't be able to hire you again.
Oh, well, of course not. I won't lose it. Never dare.
So at this point, are we going up to join the rest of the group? Or are they coming down to join us?
We already gave everything the Druids need and stuff to heal him, right?
Mr. DM.
Oh, I was muted. I said yes, that is correct.
Okay, cool. Then, I mean, if they're all good up there, then I'll come down to beat everyone else.
Alright.
Guys, there's a huge fight that you guys missed.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, actually, everyone is even better than they were before. We got the stuff to heal this guy, so everything is a-okay.
Oh, good.
And over here, this is Blaha.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Blaha.
Hello. She'll look over at Taurus and kind of be like, there's still one thing, actually. It's, I guess not that important.
What is it?
Well, there's a peace problem we have around here, I'm quite sure.
Oh,
A
well.
peace problem? What?
The beast?
Oh, the beat. Yes. The one that we were
here-
hired by?
Yeah, we're here to fight the beast. Do you know? First, I have a. Sorry, where's my manners? Do you have wings?
Yes.
What?
I mean,
What is it?
she's like probably like 2 feet tall, so, like hovering around there.
Seidel will open up his tome and immediately sit down so he's look closer to your level and want to start sketching you.
Oh my goodness. Baka is so pleased to make your acquaintance. It is so exciting to have someone the same height as I. This is not a common occurrence.
I mean, it would be where I'm from, but okay. It's strange. Are you a chicken? Like, for real?
Do you want to give me a history check, Blaha?
Wouldn't I be able to, like, druid craft that? But, okay, history. Where's my history?
Ten. You may have not seen one before, but you definitely know what a gobok is. Bacchus Sanders is what you would call a goblin chicken. They sometimes act as like mother hens to groupings of chickens, but they are very much a like goblinoid
Okay.
that just happen to look like chickens.
I mean, that's some Feywild shit right there.
That's amazing.
I mean, saying the goblinoids are, like, partly Fey, like...
Goblin. But, yeah, do you know about the beast and everything, right? I mean, it's been terrorizing the town. Tablaha.
Oh, I mean, I know a little bit, like... I mean, she'll tell them what she knows, which is essentially that it's been, kind of the reason why the festival hasn't been going on and stuff like that is because, with that happening, it could be rather dangerous.
Hmm. Do you know which way we could go to find it? Because we were hired to take care of it.
I could probably help with that, yeah.
Yeah. But first, I forgot. We never got our payment for helping this guy.
That would be the other druids.
The other... Blaha, you're part of them. You could give us the rewards, can't you?
Well, I don't have it on me. I mean, look at me. Do you think I carry
Give me
much
your
weight?
money, Blaha. Give me everything you have. just turns into a robbery. Well, I'll go back up. And do you guys want to come with me?
Yes, I will come with you.
Fantastic.
Curious of how, this conversation with the druids is gonna go. She'll fly behind to see how this happens.
Ranger Truffle, can you give me a
Yes.
history check, please?
Yes, sir. History.
Okay. You,
We go.
that certainly means something to me.
Yep. Off we go.
And it's about, for time purposes, it's about maybe midday. From journeying to the pools, getting the flower, and healing the druid, that has taken some time. So, there are shadows abound in the sky. It's around midday.
Got you.
You walk up the stairs, you see those same groupings of druids. They're kind of walking around. They're feeding some of the monkeys on the banners. Some of them are kind of just, cleaning up the area at the top of this temple.
Excuse me.
One of them turns around, goes, "Oh, yes? How may I help you?"
I believe we were expecting some form of compensation for assisting with the healing for that man back there.
Oh, I know nothing of this. But if you have helped our fellow druid, you're more than welcome to use the pools once we're able to reopen.
That's it?
I cannot pay what I do not owe.
Ranger Truffle, didn't they say they'd call give us something? Am I making stuff up?
Don't look at me. I was
Here,
outside.
what? Wasn't it just like a personal quest by that other guy?
Am I crazy? I thought there was gonna be compensation.
I think maybe we get something for helping with the beast, but I thought what we did was supposed to be under wraps with the other thing. Because the other thing healed the guy.
Oh, is that true?
That is.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Why did you let me come up, Ranger Truffle?
I didn't remember till he said I don't owe anything. I was like, what the?
Well, thank you so much for your time. I hope he gets better.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm just gonna walk away with my head down, just really fastly try to get out of here.
Of course.
Blaha would fly over next to Taurus and reach into her pockets and be like, "Well, I'm sorry, it's not much, but here you go. If it makes you feel better." And she'll give him the only 10 gold she has in her pockets.
I can't take this, Blaha. You keep it. You helped us out.
She laughs and says, "No, it's only weighing me down."
Okay, if you insist.
I have a question. Did you, in your looking for those, whatever you went off to do, did you see any sign of the creature with the flaming feathers?
If you want to roll me a history to remember, if you don't remember off the top of your head.
Is it to us? Are you asking us?
I'm asking you, yes.
I'm asking you in character. He's
Oh.
asking you out of character.
I thought you were asking the Druids or something. We didn't see any signs of them, right? But I'll roll history to double check.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember, you remember. If you don't, you
Yeah,
don't.
I don't. Do you guys remember anything? I feels like it was like a month ago when we did this. I can't remember much.
It's strange. I feel the same way.
Baja or Ranger Truffle, do you know? We didn't see anything about those guys, did we? The
Brain
the
is empty.
burning monster? Yeah.
I, as a player, do not recall.
If you, the player, cannot recall, you're more than welcome to make a history check.
14.
Would Truffle like to try?
Sure, yes.
A 10. So for Blaha, you definitely did not encounter anything related to this creature. You did encounter some very unique fauna, such as, great white stags and other such creatures, but you did not encounter a flaming feathered creature.
Yeah, Blaha will definitely just I don't recall anything like that, no.
Well, I believe we should try to find this, and the people outside seem most distressed that the fair is not going to happen.
Yeah.
I will let you all know, because you were told by the Druids. The beast or whatever creature this is in the gardens itself, which are behind the temple.
Oh.
The whole Springarden festival, the Fae Festival, goes into the gardens beyond the temple.
Well, we can
So we
go
we
through.
should go into the gardens.
Wait, that's
To the
to the gardens. Ranger Truffle says gardens. We go gardens.
Wait, but did we need to do anything before we go beast hunting?
Well,
Nah.
already helped the druid, and I've
I more meant
convinced
like
Bart
for
to...
you. Is it?
For me? No, who?
Well, because I'm a little scratched up. Is anyone
No.
coughing up blood right now?
Oh, I did
You'll
not
be
see
fine,
the
Ranger
appearance was
Truffle.
so-
To the gardens!
To the garden.
Are you suggesting we wait till tomorrow? If it's the afternoon, maybe we shouldn't do anything hasty.
Seidel, do you know the pleasures of hunting at nighttime when you can't see?
That is a
Exquisite.
question, though. Do we know if it's nocturnal?
Well, I suspect
Know
I can
anything?
see in the dark, but give me one moment to check.
You are aware.
It's really fun, trust me.
You are aware, and I will let you know that the feather that you found that was gained by Pyrax the Fire Druid is that seemingly in direct sunlight, whatever this creature is less affected by certain types of damage.
So we shall hunt at night.
Let's hunt at night. This is a great idea.
Nothing
I'm
bad
trying-
ever happens.
Trying to look at my notes on my species in my book to see if I have good. I do. I can see in the dark. My memory returns.
It's like those horror stories that those bards tell, where they all go out in the woods at night and It just makes it so much more interesting.
Yes. One of the regular like civilians here who have set up a stall say, "Oh yes, I think they call them spooky stories to tell at the night or something like that."
Spooky stories to tell at the night? Gotcha. Well, I say that's an absolutely fantastic plan.
I'm a little concerned about who looks damaged. It was Mr. Truffle?
It's just a scratch. I was checking in with everyone else.
Well, if we're waiting to fight at night, then, I mean, at least that would be enough time for a short rest, right?
True.
Yes.
Almost certainly. So, are you all going to take a little seat around the Springarden and take a short rest?
I feel like because I've been hanging outside with Bart, I might have already taken a short rest.
Yes, for Baka Sanders and Seidel, you likely have already gotten the effects of a short rest, but for everyone else, you can certainly sit down. And I mean, that doesn't mean Baka and Seidel can't sit down with the party, but for everyone else, they would gain the benefits of a short rest.
You two must.
Time to cook, Baka!
I can play the flute while you cook. Do you
I
know-
have cheddar, I have water, I have flour and eggs. I can make a quesadilla!
Fantastic.
Actually, it's a little bit late, but I have this pie that I purchased at the market, and I would like to eat it in honor of somebody's birthday. I feel like someone had a birthday that has to do with pies recently. So let us all feast and have a short rest and consume this delicious pie.
Do you mean
idea.
Do you mean a hatching day, Baka?
Yes, I do. Let me note that down. That you have called it a hatching day. That is very smart.
All right, you're all able to sit down, enjoy yourself a feast of pie, and whoever needs it, here I'll bundle you all up right down here, and whoever needs it, you're able to get the benefits of a short rest. As you're resting, you're taking your time. Darkness does eventually begin to fall. And I believe I should have dark vision set for everyone. So this is good.
Suppose this will be the important thing to know is if it's nocturnal.
We shall certainly find out, won't we?
Well, maybe it's super bright and obvious at night, and it'll be very easy to spot it while it's sleeping.
And as you all finish your rest, I assume you all begin making your way through the temple to the back towards the garden,
Yes.
where you are met with beautiful colors and a rather quiet garden.
Air is so fresh in here. It's as if it's perpetually spring.
Yes. Everyone should be able to see.
Baka has a confession to make. Baka doesn't think Baka can see in the dark. Baka.
Would you light a torch, Baka?
Baka is gonna climb over to Seidel and request a shoulder ride.
I'm not particularly tall, but I will try until perchance Taurus might see my plight.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you very limited vision. while you're
that
on
works
someone's
'cause-
shoulders.
I don't actually know what. Oh, okay. There I am. The whole screen was completely black for me.
Yep,
So
that's because you do not have dark vision.
I do not have dark vision, which
don't
is
know.
why Baka had that particular confession to make. That is also not very limited. I can see significantly better.
I have a
Yeah.
lamp you
There,
could use.
the place is lit. The trees themselves light, but I realize actually that I just straight up did not give you vision, so I'm going to take away your dark vision because the trees themselves give off light in this
Oh.
location.
Oh, heck yeah.
I feel like I fought a dragon in this location before. Not as Baka, though. I
Well,
think.
you are all in the Springarden proper. What you gonna do?
This is beautiful. Oh my.
I would like to go and look at the fish.
Baka is curious about these glowing insects.
They are small-looking, almost blue-glowing fireflies flittering around the entire location. And they're just kind of flying around the entire place. Seidel, you look into the waters and you see these multicolored carps flowing through.
Most beautiful. I'm going to draw it, just a quick sketch, which I shall finish later. But then I will, I would like to actually stay over here and make a perception check and look for any, like feathered things.
Sure.
Perception.
Yes, please.
Hmm.
18.
My single eye seems to be aware.
Alright, let me see your... At the very end of this spring garden, near the temple, at the end of the waters, you see what looks to be a floating eyeball.
Whoa, such as mine?
Like a singular large floating eyeball.
Just like
Oh.
yours.
This is potentially very dangerous. Let me see.
Is it moving? Or is it
I
just like,
don't
looking
see any changes to the map. Would I be able to see it on the map yet, or?
I do not have an appropriate token for it, but imagine there is a just singular floating eyeball right here.
Oh, up here.
What is
by
what
the
is
by
size, DM?
Size, would look about maybe medium if we're talking in D&D sizes. If we're talking about in-world sizes, much larger than your tiny frame or Bacchus Sanders.
Just like a 3 foot, 4 foot tall eyeball.
Imagine the eyeball of a giant squid.
Okay. I'll pretend that that doesn't freak me out.
I'm like,
That's like massive, isn't it?
giant squids could be like pretty big. I would imagine eyeball for them is probably what, like maybe at least 2 feet.
2 feet?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
How big is it? I would mention at first I started imagining a beholder, so I was thinking a huge, but
Oh. Oh shoot.
either way, I pointed out. Look, you can see an eyeball, much like mine, but I don't think it's one of my kind. Is it? Wait, if it's an eyeball, then it must be open, which means it probably is nocturnal. Baka, I'm sorry. The nighttime strategy was for naught.
Hmm.
Looking at for something with a A
Is it
feather
look?
was the feather the thing that was hurt?
Can I roll a perception too to see if I see the eyeball?
If it's pointed out, you would be able to see it.
Is the eye moving around, or is it just kind of,
It
like when you
is-
space out?
It is indeed moving around. It looks like it is constantly blinking.
If you think about it, the last guy who tried to do this got himself burned up, so we should probably approach with caution.
This might be too big. That's way too big.
Holy shit!
But imagine that, right?
What?
Imagine like that right there.
Okay. A little bit better.
Yeah, imagine that right there.
Yeah, let me think. Wait, Taurus, where are you going?
I wanna kill it.
Well,
We
I'm going to
might-
tell you a very quick story, but that I think might give you some courage. Once upon a time, there was a giant Taurus, and he went to go slay the monster, and he was successful. The end. I'm going to give you a
Yes!
bardic inspiration.
Yes! I'll be sneaking up. You're a bard? I thought you were a wizard.
No, I'm a bard. I'm a chronicler.
Oh, I like it. But I'll be sneaky, hiding behind the rocks. I can't see it. It can't see me. Is anyone coming with me, or am I by myself?
That's certainly how
Baka.
that works.
Can I stealth? Try to stealth, but follow.
You can certainly
Baka's-
try and stealth.
Going to stealth as well and follow.
I'm like
Hold on.
crawling
A ranger
awkwardly
will
on
follow
all
as well.
fours.
Bah. I don't have a swimming speed. That's okay. Sneaky.
Oh, the dynamic lighting is this is a post. That's awesome. I'm gonna
There we
hide by
go.
that post.
Okay.
I was trying to find my stealth in my inventory and it wasn't working.
All right. Your
Think
stealths
of what I
seem to
can
be good.
do.
Hide at the staircase. Oh, the tree. Hide behind the tree. I'll wait for people to catch up.
As you get closer, Taurus, do you want to give me a perception, buddy?
I would love to get. The
Yes.
buddy scares me.
What do you mean? You're my friend. You're my
You
guy.
say buddy, and I'm horrified.
Well, you're my buddy.
Swim would be athletics, right?
I would say so.
I'm gonna add the D6 to that perception.
Okay.
I don't want to get my books wet. I'm gonna stay here.
As you look closer upon the eye, you actually see. You kind of maybe get closer now that you can see it a bit better. But within the light, you see what it truly is. You see a sleeping form of something feathered. Purple in feathers. And it seems to be like breathing. Baka Sanders, please stay where you are. It seems to be like breathing as if sleeping. And as it sleeps, you see like underneath its like mouth, almost like a sack of a frog, like like the big like throat sack of a frog. It
Yeah.
expands to reveal this large eye, and sleeping there, you see this.
That guy's chunky.
Those feathers aren't gold. Is it just the nighttime, or?
Ooh.
In Baka's brain, I'm wondering, where in my ancestry this bird came from.
Father?
Wait, where was
I was
the-
thinking grandfather, but yeah.
Yeah,
How far am I from this thing? 100 feet. That's two.
Blaha, are you moving up as well? Are you following this party, or are you staying behind?
Can
Would
I
I be
just-
correct? Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Someone go ahead!
You said Blaha. The DM said Blaha.
Yes,
so
I did.
Blaha.
Fair enough. Blah at first is like just kind of hovering there, watching them like crawl in the mud and stuff, trying not to like snicker and like blow their cover and shit, and is just watching for a little bit from afar before she gets any closer.
Okay.
can I see? Is it sleeping or?
It does seem to be asleep.
Okay. And do we? It's supposed to have golden feathers, right?
I mean, you
Am
can...
I crazy?
I mean, you do see it laying down there, asleep. It seems to be mostly purple. But the feather
Is
that
it-
was plucked
Ooh.
was golden.
Ooh. Well, it
Is
has
the-
on the fringe. There's gold.
Is the neck.
Would I be correct to assume I would need to roll another stealth check to go closer, or is my previous okay?
Yes, the closer and closer you get, you will need more stealth. So, Baka, if you want to make it to the actual platform, you will need to roll a stealth.
I really liked that 27. I'm a little sad.
Well, that natural 27 got to where you are now.
That's true.
Alright, you're able, if you want to move as far as the platform that is sleeping on, you can make it that far. And Truffle, Seidel, if you guys are just simply walking, you will need stealth checks. Blaha, if you're fluttering through the air, your stealth checks will be reduced.
Can I just go slow and try to get a bonus, or is it not really that way?
I will just take a straight roll, please.
Okay, you just go for it, tippy toe.
Okay. Truffle, you're moving. You know, you're maybe kicking around some of the rocks. Maybe some of those lantern bugs are again in your way. You're having to swat them like, They seem rather attached to you.
Would you be wanting? Do you? As I start to come forward, do you want me to be rolling stealth with advantage?
Yes, I will take stealth with advantage.
Okay.
That sounds better than lowering the DC.
Lamau.
Well, your tiny wings are making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It's like
Are you? Actually, I should reset your token. I forget. Are you of medium or are you small?
I'm technically small, yeah.
All right. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you sound like, you know those extremely large bumblebees? You sound like one of them.
Right.
But
I imagine that like, yeah, it's kind of like, cause like I imagine like her Fae wings are like the picture is a bad picture, right? Like I would imagine that them being kind of like bat like because of her nocturnal nature and stuff. And like, yeah, it's like when the bat fucking flies by, you know how it's that like loud hum.
mm-hmm.
When you said I could make it to the platform, there's two sets of stairs. Do
Yeah,
I
I
make it
mean,
to the lower or to the
right,
upper?
right up here.
Oh,
And
okay.
Ranger, can I get another stealth, please?
Yes, sir. Because he just keeps going down.
I would like to,
9.
I would like to be not visible at the bottom of this staircase, not quite at the top of it.
As Truffle, as you are moving and beginning to get closer, Um. Oh no! It removed all my other sounds too. Are you for real? Oh, that's so messed up. No, I had sounds for the monster, but they're gone. Oh, I'm so upset.
That just means you woke it up.
Oh, yes, because you did indeed wake up the beast as it stirs and stares at you in your direction, and you can see it kind of puff up with its feathers, and it looks in its state of annoyance at being awoken. It looks a bit more like this.
Wait, let me. Oh my
As it
god!
sets its feathers out, shows that unblinking eye, and we're going to, I believe, roll some initiative as we
Oh my
get ourselves a fight going.
I always love when you like roll initiative first, but get the worst initiative. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Like a medium-sized bear.
Perhaps.
No.
Oh man, I'm so sad. Why are my monster sounds gone, man? That's upsetting. Okay, but I will roll for the beast. I need to see something actually. Yes, I need to add another token for him. Because there are lair actions, my friends.
Oh,
Nah. We're
we
done.
went right into a boss fight.
It's Jover.
On initiative count 20. Let us see here. Okay. You all see it flare up with this almost like sunlight energy and explodes outward as next to all of you appears this flying golden sprite.
Okay.
And they will all go on initiative 10. Ranger Truffle.
Does it look like it's trying to hurt me? Because it's right next to my head, right?
There is a flying sprite right next to your head that does look aggressive.
Too bad, you look so cute.
This is what they look like.
It's just
Oh, that might have been what burned the guy. Maybe.
Mmm.
I don't
Maybe.
think he would have stood a chance against the big owlbear thing.
What do you do, my friend?
yeah. I'm gonna kind of reach out a bit, like, ooh, look, and it's probably gonna lightly burn.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of how I'm acting, my hand will kind of like reflex back, and then some of that black some like deep purple, greenish, black ichor shoots out reflexively without me doing anything at the sprite to try to bat it away.
Icker? Are you okay, Ranger Joe?
That's a 21 to hit.
Oh, that does hit, and I completely forgot to give you guys descriptions. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go back in time for a second, because as you entered this place, there was a foreboding emptiness of the garden ahead of you, which was juxtaposed with the melodious birdsong, sweet blossoms, and soft breeze that decorated the air. Grass-covered islands connected by bridges and stepping stones spring from the clear, turquoise waters through which hundreds of orange and golden koi fish swim. And as you approached the shrine, you would have seen a small moss-covered shrine and the mound of purple feathers that lies there seemingly asleep, now awake, as it currently sits anchored in a midst of a smorgasbord of half-eaten carcasses and fish heads.
Jeez Louise.
This thing's hungry, guys.
A 21 does hit.
So it'll be for this one. Let's do piercing as like a 7 piercing damage of essentially like a blackish needle shoots out of Truffle's arm, and Truffle looks confused and concerned.
Okay.
Turning into venom.
Oh, I'm a goofy goober. I showed you guys the wrong art. This is what's on you.
See, that is cute. It's dying though.
Sort of looks like a Power Ranger.
Those other things are used in the harder version of this fight.
Cool.
Yeah, we're not there.
As you cut into it, give me a dexterity saving throw as it explodes.
Yes, sir. 20.
20.
That's just for over there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're going to take half of this in radiant damage. So 2 points of radiant damage as it just explodes, blasting you with radiant light.
And that'll be the end of Truffle's turn.
Taurus.
If I shoot the owlbear with my crossbow, do I have disadvantage?
I'm going to, as of now, I'm going to say yes, because the sprite would be directly in front of you.
Okay, even if I, like, moved over here.
If you moved
Or
over
here.
there, I would say no.
Okay, sweet. My target is the owlbear, so I'm gonna load up my crossbow and give it a little nice peck.
Alright. A 15. Oh, 15. A 15 does strike into the owlbear.
Fantastic. And with that, I will mark him as my favored foe for an extra D4 of piercing damage. And I'm
Okay.
going to be targeting this man down. He's not surviving.
Alrighty.
And then with that also, as a bonus action, I shall send my Capri Soul over to like behind him right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Capri Sun. And I'm going to...
Is that D4 also damage? Sorry.
Yeah, the D4 is damage too.
Okay.
It will try to soul drain at the back for a crit. That's like 2 crits Capri Sun's done so far.
And we've already said the companions do not get critical cards.
Yeah, very understandable. Understandable. But
So give me
yeah,
the total while I give you a con save.
I think the total is just 13. Because if are we doing like that max crit damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
It's
it got
13.
It got a 13 to save.
Okay, yeah. So it's fine.
So 13 points of necrotic.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Baka Sanders.
I was planning on using my bow and arrow, but I never specifically said that. Do I need to get
We
it
can
out as an action?
We
How
can
does that
say
work?
we can say that you have it out. You will have to, say it in the future. You also do
Yeah.
have a sprite flying directly in front of you.
Yeah. I was thinking I would bonus action disengage and kind of step back because I think archery does have penalty at point blank here, does
Mhm.
it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can I, if I step back 5 feet? Gosh. Can I shoot it without that, or does it?
Yes,
have to be
you
more than that? Cool. I will bonus actions retreat 5 feet and shoot it with my short bow.
All right, you are shooting the sprite. A 10.
Yeah, the 10. I don't think. Will
A
hit.
10 unfortunately goes right past the sprite and misses.
Okay.
All right, is that all?
I really don't think there's anything else I can do.
Yep, that was bonus action.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that's it.
Blaha, there's a sprite your size in front of you, and it is flying alongside you.
Essentially, Blaha is gonna make it look like she's gonna, move this way, right? Like she's gonna, try to go this way, right? But instead, she's gonna juke last second and, dive down 10 feet, right above the surface level of the water, and try and go underneath the bridge. So, she would be able to move another 1, 2...
Okay, so you're just going to move, no disengaging.
Yeah, no disengaging. If it
Alright.
wants to try to attack me, it can.
It will try and attack you with a little small flaming dagger it has in its hand. As it tries to strike out, does a 15 hit you?
Yes it does.
You take 1 point of piercing damage.
As that, piercing?
Yes.
Oh.
I know I said fire dagger, that is just for the description. It is, for all purposes, a regular dagger, but by the nature of the art, the entire sprite is kind of like this sun-looking sprite. So in its hand, it looks like a flaming dagger, it looks like this very sunny dagger, but it is a regular old dagger.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take that 1 bit of damage. I like the image of little bits of blood, streaming the water as she flies through. That's kind of cool.
Actually, do you want to give me a perception?
Sure.
You're a druid. You have been in this back garden before. You know how the koi fish are meant to act. Something is off here, because as your specks of blood strike the water, the koi fish go in at the blood almost like, a shark who smells blood in the water.
Oh,
Or
I'm
a
glad I
piranha.
didn't go
Or
in
like a
it.
piranha. Something is wrong with the koi.
Okay, so as an action, I will dash to get another 30 feet, so up here. And as I'm, doing that, I'm gonna slowly rise up, out of the, away from the water a little bit, right? Putting me probably around the 10-foot, kind of above the ground kind of a area.
Sure. If you want to mark yourself with the little bubbles, you can.
I did. Why did it go to 15? I put it at 10. Okay. And then, for the rest of my turn, I will yell out, "Stay out of the water." The koi are acting weird. And then I think, hold on, I think this actually might be, an action, so I want to make sure that I'm not doing that wrong.
Which, as you shout that out,
Yeah.
Ranger Truffle, you realize that you're a little dipped into the water there. So you hear, you get out of the water, the koi are acting weird, you look down, like your shins are in the water. Was there one more thing, Blaha, or was that your turn?
No, that was my turn.
Alright, the Sun Sprites. The one that you fled from, Blaha, due to the path you took. Actually, it's just going to turn around and aim this tiny little bow at you and try and take a shot. Nope, a natural 1 misses.
It burns its own bowstring.
The Sun Sprite that Baka Sanders tried to shoot is going to try and fire at Baka Sanders with its little sun bow. Does the 22 hit you, Baka Sanders?
Yeah.
You got so lucky. It dealt 1 point of piercing damage and 1 point of radiant damage.
Yes, sir.
And this is very weird for the stat block, but on the sheet, piercing damage was spelled pierce-int, as in Piercint. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
missing
piercing.
it's missing my animal sounds, and it's got misspelled.
That's actually really funny because it's like a smaller piercing.
Yeah. So 2 points of damage to Baka. The other 2 sprites are going to look at Seidel and Taurus and are going to go for stabs. So the one against Seidel is a 3. If you said a 3 hit you, I would say leave this campaign.
No, it doesn't, but my armor
armor
class is
contact.
blank. I'm not sure why. Let me check it real quick. But yeah, no, that wouldn't hit me.
And
It's just
then
weird.
a 5 to hit Taurus.
Okay.
Okay. The Sun Eater Owlbear. Let me look at my owlbear. The Sun Eater Owlbear is gonna turn on a dime and is gonna rush you, Taurus.
Oh no.
Does your little buddy get attacks of opportunity?
I think so. I'd assume so. I don't see why not.
Well, if it is able to get attacks of opportunity, you may take one.
Douglas. It can use its reaction on its own.
Okay.
Boom! Boom, boom, boom!
A 19 will hit.
For 4 big
Or
boy
damage. And a con save. It failed the con save.
Big!
Okay, as it does rush to you, a little fatigued, it is going to try and stab into you with its beak, and then try and slash into you with its claws.
Ooh, okay.
So its beak comes at you for a 13,
that misses.
and the claws slash out at you for a 24.
Okay.
You are able to block the beak, but you aren't ready for the claws as they strike across your chest, and you are hit for 6 points of slashing damage.
6 slash. Sweet.
Seidel,
Yes.
it is your turn.
So this sprite thing in front of me, I want to snap my fingers in front of it, and as I do so, there's just this thunderclap that ripples out from my fingers. I would like for him to get fucked. DC 11. Con save.
DC 11 con save. A 6. You,
So that would be a fail. 6 damage.
you shatter and obliterate this sprite, and as it gets blasted away, please give me a dexterity saving throw as it explodes.
Ah, yes. Just what I wanted. Dex save incoming.
11.
That works.
Alright, you will take half of 8 damage. You take 4 points of radiant damage.
I'm marked with 11 temporary. I'm not sure why. Do I have that if we've never done anything that would give us temporary hit points, or was that from the cooking? It would have been from the cooking, but does that expire after so many hours?
I would say if you can't remember where you got it from, then remove them.
It was from Baka's cooking, but that was from like before.
Then yes, you would have no more.
So that's back 0. So this is direct hit point. So I take 4 points, half.
Yes, 4 points of radiant damage in an explosion.
Ah! These glowy sprites, be careful, they will explode! I would like to run up to the tree over here. This is a tree, right?
Yes.
Okay, just top down. Can I roll a stealth to hide behind the trunk so the owlbear doesn't see me?
You may certainly try.
My try is still sticking out the side.
Yes. As you kind of
But,
peek out the side, it very much sees you.
Yeah, that's
On initiative count 20, all of the sprites disappear seemingly.
Oh, let's go.
And a new, lovely new thing will happen.
we love lovely new things.
Okay.
Everything is A-okay, guys.
The
Actually, I think we're doing really good.
Sun Eater owlbear begins to let its feather fronds show as from that image previously, like this, and these lights and flares and sparkles begin to erupt in a deluge and confusion and disorientation. I need everyone in the lair to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
The lair is the whole map, right?
The lair is the entire map.
Oh, I guess Capri Sun needs to do it too.
Okay, anyone who got below an 11, so Seidel, Blaha, Taurus, until the end of your next turn, you are affected by the Confusion spell.
Ooh, fun.
As the lights shine in your face and just disorient you, I will have Confusion at the ready when it comes. Ranger Truffle, you are not affected. It is your turn.
Advice to get out of the water. Truffle is going to kind of while trying to shake the goo off of his arm, run up the stairs and then whip out the longbow he has.
Okay.
And just whistle and try to go, look over here! At the owlbear thing. The sun owl, right?
Yes.
And try to shoot in the butt. 21.
21 hits.
7 piercing. And Ranger's gonna try to... That should be enough. I was right. Yeah, I think that's 30. Right there.
That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
At the end of your turn... because I forgot it had these. The owlbear is going to use a legendary action to claw Taurus for a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You're going to take 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
And it is your turn, and I need you to roll me a d10, my friend.
Okay. That's a good roll.
A 10! You can act and move normally.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
You rolled the one good one on Confusion. Well, the only good one on Confusion.
Okay. First off, as a bonus action, my Capri Soul is going to fly over to me. Or Capri Sun, my bad. And it's going to give me some... It's going to heal me with the temporary HP that it sucked out of the owlbear.
Mm-hmm. Which is how
So
much?
now I'm back at... It'll be 10. So I'll be back to full health.
But this is temp HP. Or is this actual full HP?
He's converting his temp HP into normal HP.
So describe to me what this looks like, because in my mind I am picturing a mosquito reverse sucking blood.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's like whenever Capri Sun sucks or like attacks the owlbear, just with its pesky little bites, it starts to glow brighter and brighter with this like bluish glow to it, and it gets so bright where it's 10-foot radius glow. And then when it comes over to me, it just like lands on my shoulder and punctures into my neck, and I wince a little bit, but he just gets dimmer and dimmer, and the glow sort of fades away, and I'm good, man. Full HP.
So for anyone paying attention to this happening, you all essentially do see a reverse mosquito bite. It lands on Taurus. Taurus's little companion, Capri Sun, lands on him, injects its proboscis into Taurus's neck, and then spews this light into Taurus.
I am going to pause and just think I should put a drawing of that in my book.
I should draw
And-
that down.
That's gross.
With that, I am going to do...
And now, is that an action from the creature? I'm sorry, I was so busy listening to this disgusting
It's-
narration.
I think that was a.
It's a bonus
let's
action
do.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So he can't really do anything else. But I'd
Right, because
Put
it's a bonus action to command.
Yeah. I'd throw away my heavy crossbow. Do I not have a dagger?
Brother, I questioned you this when you made the character, and you said, no, heavy crossbow only, it's
Okay.
fine.
Fantastic. Why did I do this to myself? I'm going to try to shoot this owlbear with my crossbow. Right in between its eyes.
Even with disadvantage, that hits.
Well, oh, that's perfect. With the D4 favored enemy, that's almost max. That 1 point away from max damage.
It is looking hurt.
I am rolling amazing today, and that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it's gonna try and claw you.
Oof. Okay,
That's a 13.
that misses.
Baka
Blocking away with my
Sanders!
crossbow.
9, 10. Can I go over here and kind of fly up onto the post, like hopping
Yeah.
up, and take a shot at the owlbear with my
You certainly can.
short bow? My attempt to is that was pretty good.
A 21 strikes. Alright. 5 points of damage. 1 second. As I look at something. That's not what I want. Hold on a minute. None of this is helpful. Okay, whatever. Use your minds and imagination, because as you strike the owlbear, it drops to the ground. And you see, overtaking the beast is this yellow, bright golden force field of energy that blooms out from the owlbear. Its motionless form is a faint silhouette within the sphere. The air tingles with the scent of ozone as you look around and these 4 glowing orbs begin to appear around the garden. Each a different color. One sparkles with bright white light, a second swirls with fiery reds, a blue one pulses rhythmically, and the last is a dark black that drinks in the light of others. They bob slowly, levitating. Actually, they should all be together. They all bob slowly, levitating in the gusts of the garden.
Baka would like to look towards the Blaha and ask, "What the heck is going on, Bakak?"
You dealt with the bear.
Wait, is the bear just dead?
It is floating in this golden orb.
Floating in the golden orb. Can I shoot the orb?
Your bolt bounces directly off.
Hmm.
Taurus, I think you got it, Bakak.
I think it's still alive.
Are you sure?
No, not at all. Capri-san. Capri-san is gonna go up and try to see, can it fly through the orb?
It cannot.
Okay.
If we're
Was
out
the
of
orb high?
initiative,
It is
Taurus?
currently...
Are you?
Technically,
Are you
we
wounded?
probably should stay in initiative. That is my bad, but I will allow everyone to be out of initiative. Let's see if this will work.
Taurus, are you hurt?
No.
Taurus, are
No.
you? You're
No, not at all. I'm A-okay.
Well, I am a little bit hurt, but I shall just deal with it myself. Shall rejuvenate. I will cast a spell to cure myself.
Did I roll a nature to know what's going on with these orbs? I mean, I'm not good at nature for a witch's stat, but you know.
Sure. You can give me a nature. Actually, you can give me a history with advantage.
Okay. I'm not good at that either. I thought, you know.
You're a druid of the grove. You know what these orbs mean. They are the stars that align for the celebration, the constellation in the sky. And you know that as the druids have been handing out flyers, which you now see here. Which have
And I'm also a Circle of the Stars druid.
which have
so
the
that's
very
important.
stars on the flyer. You know the stars are Yorith, which is the big yellow one, which moves west to east. The black one, barely visible one, hovers to the north. Which I will type here because I am scared to say it wrong and offend someone. Sagan
Nagar.
Sagan is the fierce red one to its south, and Weefa is the shimmering white one on the west.
Yeah, he would definitely share that information.
So we shouldn't touch them.
Why shouldn't we touch them?
That was me asking. That wasn't me making a statement.
Oh. Okay.
Baka really wants to touch them.
Yeah. Taurus would gladly touch them.
This is really funny, actually. I'm glad I just read that. Taurus, when you shot into the orb, the orb actually reacted, and you would take 3 points of radiant damage as it slapped back into you from its reflection.
Come on. That hurts. That doesn't feel good.
What's the
Can I-
plan here?
Can we fit the orbs into a bucket and take them that way, or how, are we supposed to collect it?
Baka, I think we should move it out of the daylight when it will eventually be day. Also, am I the only one who thinks it's going to rain?
I kind of want to take a souvenir from the owl bear.
What if we shoot the orbs?
Mm.
Wait. So, with my natural 20 history, would I know if touching and or shooting these things would be a bad idea?
If you go near one, you can see them hovering, and it seems like the wind is able to move them. They're still hovering. You can get a sense that you probably could touch them. They look dangerous, but you probably can touch them.
Baka would like to reach out. Do I need to get closer to reach out, or can I do it from my little pedestal?
You can do it
thing?
from your little pedestal.
And touch this dark one that's near me.
You touch the dark one, and it kind of like bounces and goes right there.
Ah! We should move the owlbear. Baka!
I think we should harvest the owl bear.
Mm.
Maybe we should move the spirits into the owlbear.
The owlbear is fine, right? We can't reach it.
We can't, but maybe these spirits will.
Mm.
Can I try playing my flute and seeing if I can gather the spirits by music?
You begin playing your flute, and nothing happens.
I give up after about 6 seconds. I don't think it's working.
I think it's a puzzle. Baka?
Drawing tune anyways.
Where do these spirits go, Baka, during the festival? I ask to Blaha.
Do I know that information?
That information is quite literally what I just told you. So if you want to look into your handouts, you...
They just stay here.
Oh, it would help if all my handouts were like... Oh. Okay.
Clue
would-
2.
Yes.
She would hand over the pamphlet and point at the like thing on it.
Is it the Fae Fest one?
Yes, it
Springarden
would be. It
celebrating.
would be clue 2.
Oh, Baka! Baka! Baka!
Oh.
Can Baka flap, and kind of go over to the owlbear and see if Baka can, hop up here onto the thingy and get to the other side to kind of push the owlbear into kind of the center.
Can I help?
Taurus!
How? Yes.
Move the white light towards Seidel.
You try and push the owlbear and the orb that it's in, but as you kind of go to push, you just bounce backwards a couple feet, as if deflected from the orb.
Does the orb... Can I pull out the Fae Fest from my feathers?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Can I start pushing the white orb?
You certainly can.
Well, yeah.
Where do you push it?
towards Seidel.
Towards Seidel.
So
I'll
you
just be like one of those airplane driver people from the airport that they wave the sign.
So do you
just
push it
drive me.
here?
Is this where you want it, Baka?
Hey, Brakat! I get out the Fae feather thing. Under the espade is a little circle that's yellow, and a blue one, and a white one, and I can't see the top arrow because it's too hard to see. But the bottom one is dark, so the dark one needs to go down. Or does it need to go up? Is it red
The
on
bottom.
bottom? It's red on bottom. Put the red one on bottom. And Seidel is just kind of talking a lot. And I feel like
You mean
someone should tell
Baka?
her to shut up.
Come on, Seidel.
Sorry, not Seidel.
Hashtag blame Seidel.
I'm just talking way too much.
Sorry. My name was getting confused. Okay. Put the yellow one in the middle, and the blue one on the right, and the white one on the left, and the black one on the top, and the red one on the bottom.
I shall push the white one to the left.
Womp.
Can I move the black one to where Seidel is at?
You certainly can. Womp. Seidel back a little.
Ranger Truffle, do you want to get the blue one to the right?
Sure.
Can I get this black one beneath
You mean the red one?
owlbear? Sorry, yeah, the red one.
Baka is
beneath the owlbear.
colorblind. Yes, you may.
Baka is colorblind.
And Ranger, you're able to push the blue one to that side. And as you do so, with a ripping sound, the tang of ozone once again fills the air as the orbs one by one... Oh, there goes the owlbear. As the orbs one by one disappear.
Oh no, did I ruin the festival?
And the owlbear raises up on its hind legs, its face top-lit in terrifying shadows cast by a 5-foot star that floats above its head. Its feather fronds erupt in a retina-searing burst of light that settles into crackling light as we will roll initiative again.
Let's do this!
And I will need a
3 out of 4.
Constitution saving throw from everyone as it lets out this blinding flash of light.
We could have backed up.
Why am I at disadvantage?
There it goes. Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Hold on. Did I not roll initiative? I thought I just pressed the button. Hold on. I don't know what's happening here. There we go. Ah, can I... Oh. Yeah.
Alright, everyone should be in initiative. Okay, con saves. 10 from Truffle, 16 or 22 from Taurus, a 6 from Capri Soul, 16 from Blaha, 6 from Baka. So anyone who rolled underneath a 13 is blinded.
Blind?
So that is Baka, that is Capri Soul, and that's it. And that is Truffle.
Yes.
And I need to add you another turn for initiative count 20. But it is Blaha. It is your turn as the creature rears back up, ready for another fight.
So as a action, she will take her starry form. She will take the form of the archer, which I believe gives her a attack.
Baka is sorry.
Did you do it wrong?
Alright.
Baka doesn't know.
What is my... I'm just gonna use Ice Knife for that because that's the same type of fucking...
Sure.
This is a 19 hit.
A 19 hits.
I have a 1d8 or 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. So Wait, no. I'm sorry. 7 points of damage.
What is the damage type?
I believe. Hold on. I believe it's radiant. Yes, it's radiant.
Okay. You strike into it with this radiant arrow, and you notice as it strikes, some of its feathers actually glow this golden color, and it seems to be unaffected.
Okay.
And let us see here. I need to... Yes, it is shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius. Oopsie. So, at the end of your turn, the Sun Eater Owlbear is going to use a legendary action, and you see it with this... It has a miniature sun, essentially, hovering above its head. And you see it disappear into this explosion of light, and reappear over here.
I can teleport. I can teleport.
And it teleports back into the same explosion, like it reappears from this explosion of the sun. Lair action. I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm good at those. Guess
I'm
not.
supposed to be good at those.
Unnatural 1.
I'm really good at these.
Okay, the only one...
Minor
okay.
3?
So, Capri Soul and Blaha saved.
Let's go.
Taurus, Seidel, Truffle, and Baka. You feel the unease of the garden. How the koi fish were rampaging or rabid at the smell of blood. You feel this unease with the aromas in the air, and you have this unnatural anger within you. You must make a melee attack at the closest creature to you. Or not a melee attack, a single weapon attack to the closest creature to you. So Taurus and Seidel are attacking each other, and Truffle and Baka are attacking each other.
Oh God. Okay.
So I just would like to point out that I'm blind right now, and I don't know what the closest creature to me is.
It
I
would
am
still
blind as well.
it would still be
Is that
Ranger and Baka.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, you would if
Okay.
you are blinded.
Okay.
It would be
disadvantage.
Are we doing
disadvantage.
Are we
I'll
doing this
just-
right now or on?
Yes,
our
right
Roll
now.
that. So yeah,
Um,
I definitely don't hit Ranger
Sorry,
Truffle.
brother.
Does it have to be with a weapon, or can it be vicious mockery?
It has to be. It does specifically say weapon attack.
What if I didn't have anything drawn? Is it just a punch?
It would just be a regular melee
Punch the
attack.
shit out of me! Okay,
I just assumed we get our. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So you
I
can
just
roll your
rolled,
strength. Or yeah.
Don't hit me!
Does an 11? 11 assumed doesn't hit Taurus. Ranger, make a attack against Baka.
The Ichor kind of flies wildly at disadvantage. 'Cause I'm blind. 8.
Yeah, that definitely misses.
And then a 23 to hit Seidel, assuming it does hit, a bolt pierces you. But you're in the middle of this anger and this rage towards Taurus, so you don't even understand what just happened until this rage passes when it comes back to you. So, let's see. I need to look at the Owlbear for a moment as we get to... Okay, yes, Truffle, your turn. You know you attacked at something, but you are still blinded. But it is your turn.
Like getting recentered. Taking a deep breath. Okay. What when I hit, is everyone okay? Is the bear right there? I'll pull out my double-bladed haldi and poke in the direction that something got smacked. And I assume poke Baka.
Alright, do you want to roll me an attack?
No, I'm not swinging. I'm just trying to
Okay.
see.
Baka would like to go. Baka doesn't know anything. Bark, bark.
Oh, great. Just spend the turn being defensive then, because he can't see, and I guess I'll
Baka!
dodge with my turn.
Baka
Alright.
is near a ledge, and Baka doesn't want to move.
All right. The Sun Eater owlbear is going to go right here and open its maw, and you see a single beam of flashing light as it charges up and boosh out this solar beam towards Ranger Truffle and Baka Sanders, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
Are we still
Um,
blinded?
I think I'm still blinded.
You are still
yeah.
blinded.
so,
It goes
um,
past the end of my turn, yeah?
Do we get disadvantage on this, or we just automatic fail? Like, I'm not sure how that works.
Let me look up the blinded status. Unless someone can get there quicker than me.
I think it's just disadvantage.
Blinded. A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. This doesn't say anything about sight, so...
Okay.
We just hear, oh no noise.
Yeah, you hear Godzilla charging up.
And do pretty well.
Oh,
do great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, I want to see if I have something here for this. I don't think I do, unfortunately. But you will take half of this in radiant damage. Half of 15, rounding up in radiant damage.
Eight.
And that is the owlbear's turn. Taurus.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Saido. I didn't do that. But I'm gonna.
I hit you back pretty good too.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You just tell him outright.
Anyways, I'm gonna turn around, immediately shoot this guy right in his big eye,
Okay.
and if that hits, I will
A
mark
17
him.
will hit.
Yes, I'm gonna mark him as favored foe again for an extra 1 damage.
Yes, yes. You know, I just want to
And
say,
as-
for anyone who's watched in the past, you've already done better with this favored foe than in another
I
Spacefaring campaign.
know, dude. Oh my gosh. And as the arrow whistles and flies over to him, Capri Sun will take that as an order to fly over and give it a little suck.
Alright. A little
At
suck.
advantage. I don't know if I can do... Oh, okay.
Well,
perfect.
a natural one will miss.
6. Yeah. Okay, that's
But
A-okay.
you are no longer blinded.
Sweet. Then
Considering that's the end of your... well, if that's the end of your turn, you will no longer be blinded.
that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. At the end of your turn, you see it look towards you, Taurus, and you see it begins almost sucking in the light of the miniature sun that is hovering above it, and its feather fronds ignite, and it recharges its solar beam, opens its mouth, and blasts it towards you. So I need a dexterity saving
oh my
throw.
god, I'm screwed. Ah!
A 14, you have saved it, so you're only going to take half damage. So you're going to take half of 14. And that is its turn. Baka Sanders.
Okay, am I still blinded, or what do I need to roll for that?
You would still be blinded until the end of your turn.
Okay, so Baka would like to feel along the edge of this and carefully walk like this way if Baka can.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Dexterity. 12.
I'll be kind for now. You do not fall into the water.
Yeah, Baka just wants to move like over by this pillar.
Yeah, sure. You can walk there and remember where the pillar is and like race up against it.
I legit just want to be next to like something solid that I
Yeah.
can be next to. Yeah, exactly, like the chicken. And I would like to go into my bag and look for what I probably think is a healing potion.
Sure.
I don't know. Do I need to roll dexterity for this too?
Yeah, you can give me a...
I don't think I actually have a healing potion is the thing, but I thought I did. But I don't...
If you want to try and reach for something, I'll ask for a sleight of hand, otherwise you grab the wrong item.
I legit think... I don't know if I have... I'm just not used to this character sheet, and I don't think I have a healing potion. In which case, there's nothing I would actually do. Maybe drink my bone broth, but... I think that's just going to be my turn.
Alright, well...
Hold on. Hold it, everybody, while I drink my food.
Yeah. Everyone, wait!
Priorities.
Nope, I'm happy by this pillar. This is
Alright,
good.
so your turn ends,
I'll
your
just-
eyesight comes back to you. Seidel.
Do I see Taurus just get pulverized by that sunbeam?
Yeah, as you come to and the rage washes over you, you see this sunbeam just obliterate and roll over Taurus.
I'm gonna lazy dive, so I wait till it's after it's already hit him, and then I land at his feet, and I will touch him, and I'll be like, "You can't die. You're the strongest of us all." And I will cast for 8.
Ooh, that's big healing. Oh my god. I've just been like yo-yoing this entire match, just going up and down in HP.
Cosmetically, can I also pluck the bolt out of my arm that I just got shot with?
Yes.
I don't know how this even got here. Yeah.
Me too. How did that happen?
And now, if I was a
that's
hardcore DM, I'd say, and because you pluck the bolt out, it gets infected and you die.
Bleed damage. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, that's it.
So no one's like down right now, right?
No one is currently unconscious.
Profusely bleeding from my now.
Some people
Ouch.
for sure have very bad, sunburns on them, and quite literally sunburns. The owlbear is shooting at you with the force of the sun.
So while hovering in the air, she'll take her short bow and take a normal shot at it. Was a
That
22 hit?
does hit.
8 piercing damage.
8 piercing, and it lets out this. It sounds like the mix of a roaring bear, but like with the chittering of a bird. Whoops.
Blaha will then move to on top of the roof over here.
All right, and that's about. Actually, I think I might be able to tell you how high that is up. Let me look real quick. No, I cannot tell you how high, but imagine like a pagoda, maybe 15 feet up. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, the Sun Eater Owlbear, lair actions. Oh, this is useful. Okay. Once again, as you are all hanging around, a bunch of little sprites decide to show up in front of each of you.
Watch out, these things blow up!
Oh.
And they
That's
go
not
on turn 10. Ranger Truffle, it is your go, my good man.
Am I unblinded?
Yes.
Okay. I am gonna try to just ignore the sprite this time because I blew up from it.
Sure.
So I will run over to this side. I don't. It feels like it's probably gonna swing on me. Yeah, if I walk away from it.
Quite possibly.
Most definitely, yes. Yeah. He's gonna try to bop it away.
Okay.
Try to shove it.
Okay, you're trying to shove the sprite.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Alright.
So athletics.
Does it have to roll anything?
I think it's contested athletics, probably. Or it can probably use dex. I'm not sure.
Let's look up shove.
I always get shoving grapple mixed up.
Let's see here. Using the shove action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. The target of your shove must be no more than one size. You make an athletics check contested by its athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so yes, whatever it wants, but I have to make athletics.
Yes, it will use its acrobatics.
Ooh!
A 2. It gets a... Oh my god, it got a natural 1.
No way! You're joking.
That's fantastic.
I wish it wasn't
So
a GM, but you're
dude.
able to shove it. How far do you shove? Is it just 5 feet?
Yeah, it's not great. I
You
rolled
just-
a 2.
You
but
just shove it back.
it was just so caught off guard by the ridiculous choice.
That's
Yes.
wild.
That's insane.
And then I'll turn around to the owl bear, sun bear. I would keep calling it owl bear.
Well, it technically is an owl bear, but
yes,
it's epitaph or
right.
whatever it's called. It is a specifically sun eater owl bear. It eats the sun.
How kind of it. Yeah, that was my actions.
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. I'm ready. And away
Okay.
from the exploding sprite.
The sun eater owl bear is gonna... I think it's gonna come after you, my friend. Yeah. Actually,
Good luck, my friend.
actually, at the end of your turn, it uses its blinding flash, or uses its sunstep legendary ability, and it teleports right here.
Okay.
And now, on its turn, it is going to 1, 2, 3, and try and claw and bite at Taurus. So here's the beak for a 19.
Oh, yeah.
It jabs into you for 10 points of piercing damage,
Oh!
and then slashes at you with its claws for an 11.
No. Not 11.
What were you, what did you have up that required con saves?
Favorite foe.
So if, favorite foe's concentration?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay, well, you lose it.
I do indeed.
Sorry to break that news to you, friend. Like, it hurts me to say that, but you lose it. I'm rooting for you. I apologize. I know this hurts. This stings.
Thank you.
It is
does.
your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I get to shoot it in between its eyes again.
At disadvantage.
They keep on running up on me, and I keep on getting disadvantage, and it's...
An 11 misses. It just bats. It like bats your hand away.
That's horrible. Well, Capri Sun is gonna fly in at super speed. At its... How fast does it go? Why does it not have a speed? Okay, I assume 60 flying speed. So very quick. And it's gonna Soul Drain.
Is it the 8 or the 19?
Oh, yeah, no, it would be 8.
So the 8 would miss.
Yes, sir. Got you. Damn. That's my turn. I'm struggling.
Okay. You are struggling. Baka.
If Baka shot at the owlbear, do I have any disadvantage because of the creature that flew over there? Or I think that creature is not that big.
You would not.
Oh, okay. I don't have any. Okay. Can I just shoot at the owlbear?
You
And-
can.
Do I get advantage at all for it being kind of
No.
No, okay. Mm-hmm. That sucks.
A 7 misses.
Baka would like to bonus can I still move?
Yeah.
Bonus action disengage and okay. I would like to go bonus action disengage and go man.
You're just moving back to where you were? Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening here? Alright, going to the other little stand.
Yeah. Sorry, no, I was trying to do the Q thingy mabobum so I could measure it, but then my mouse is awful, is just what I'll say.
So is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, the sun sprites. 2 of them are going to try and stab.
Yes.
Here's the stab towards Seidel. That is a 6 to hit you.
Miss for 6.
Here's a stab towards Taurus. That is an 11 to hit you.
No, sir.
This other one's also going to fly in on you and try and stab you with advantage. That is a miss. The one on the roof is going to try and stab Blaha. That's a 9. And this one's going to fly to Ranger Truffle and try and stab Ranger Truffle. That's an 18.
Ow.
Well, don't worry. It's like a tiny little pinprick because you only take 1 point of damage. Seidel, your turn, my friend.
A lot of my health.
I'm going to quickly think about something, but I don't think I can drag this onto the screen. Okay. Alright, Is this flying?
That is a flying creature.
And I'm surrounded by all these sprites. Shoot, I really can't do anything I want to do. I'm gonna move here. I'll take an attack of opportunity if it takes it.
That is an 11.
That's a hit.
An 11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1 point of damage.
Ah! Play the heroic music as I fall. I will get over here, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a 15-foot cone.
You can make cones with the measure tool,
Okay.
like this.
Oh, that's snazzy. So I can hit the owlbear and one of these guys, or would it hit Taurus too?
So one of those things is Taurus's little buddy.
But I don't know what that is.
You've seen it before.
Isn't it Ranger Truffle's thing?
No, this little flying guy, that's Taurus's little mosquito.
Okay.
I wish I had a buddy like that.
Okay.
Honestly, the mosquito is huge. It's kind of terrifying.
But you would be able to. You would hit the mosquito. You'd hit one of the.
Okay. I'm not going to do that.
sprites.
I'm going to instead just say, "Hey, you, owlbear! I'm over here, you big dummy.
Alright,
Try to get
Vicious
its attention.
Mockery, Wisdom saving throw. It got a natural 20.
Okay, so I don't think it takes any damage. And I can't do anything else for bonus action that's valuable. Okay, that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, Blaha.
Everyone's still standing, right?
Seemingly so.
Okay. I will move this way. Go ahead and take your stab at me.
Alright, it will certainly try for a 19. If that hits, you take 1 point of damage.
That hit. I will then fire upon the owlbear with a normal bow.
Alright. That hits.
22. 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points.
As a bonus action, out of like the side of my bow when I shoot the first arrow, one of those spectral lights heads towards that. Pew 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 pew. I'll just throw an ice knife out there.
Hits.
Does okay. It's radiant. Is that really gonna matter?
It is not affected.
Okay.
But if that is your turn, they all do disappear at the top of the lair actions. And I will need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Capri Soul, Baka, Seidel, and Blaha are blinded by these blinding lights. Ruffle, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. I can help. I'm gonna run up with my Haldi and take a swing at it.
Okay.
That is a nat one.
That is a miss. That's what we call in the industry a miss.
We're gonna miss.
Believe it or
Okay.
not.
I should. I don't have a tracker for it, but you get second wind back on short rest, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it now then. I'm gonna use a bonus action second wind,
Okay.
which is just the D10 plus 1. Oh, nice!
Wow.
Full's very, very
Mhm.
invigorated. Full health. Let's go. Be back in it.
All
Let's go.
I
right.
don't feel bad about the one anymore.
The Sun Eater Owlbear is gonna send a beak towards Taurus and a claw towards Truffle.
Oh
We'll
gosh.
start with Taurus. That's an 11.
Oh my,
And
thank
the
God.
claws are a 12. Towards.
Debate this.
Alright. Taurus, your turn.
I am going to disengage. Because I'm very hurt. 2, 3. Or actually, if I go underground with my golem moving thing, does that provoke attack of opportunity?
If it says it involves movement, yes.
Okay, I think it does then. Then I'm just gonna disengage. 1, 2. Can I like start climbing up this, whatever this is?
Yeah, it's like just rock platforms.
Cool. I'll just start hopping my way up,
Mm-hmm.
and then as a bonus action, once again, Capri Sun gonna do his thing.
So
Gonna
it
try
would
to
be
get
at
behind it.
disadvantage, but because you're flanking, it would be just base roll.
Perfect. Try to be as
That
annoying
hits.
as possible for it.
So 4 damage and a con save. It got an 18.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it is going to teleport right here.
I thought it was gonna teleport to me. Oh my god.
Alright, Baka, you are blinded.
Baka is blinded. Is there any sort of... Can I roll a perception to see if I heard it teleport there?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Perception. No? I have a -3 on my
You have-
perception.
No idea. What is your wisdom?
-3.
Oh,
That's wild,
you
dude.
do not know
Yeah.
what it is.
Baka is blinded and is useless. So Baka is just going to get its arrows out and
Crap.
and-
Do you? I mean,
And
you
just-
can. Do you want to ready an attack for when you're not blinded anymore?
yeah, can I do that, please?
That's why did it? That's smart.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
It's not my
That's
fault you didn't
really-
think of it.
That's exactly like.
It's,
Yeah,
to be
I'm
fair-
going to ready my attack for as soon as I can see it. I'm going to shoot my arrow at it. That
To-
is my...
To be fair, I only just thought of it, so if I would have thought of it earlier, I would have told you.
Yeah.
You know what? Good thinking, Baka. This one's on you.
Good job,
You know
Bach.
what? You know what? Good job. For such a good job, you get a luck point.
Yay.
Let's go.
Alright, Seidel.
When-
I'm gonna ready an action to heal myself once I can see. No, I'm just kidding. Though I am tempted to do that right now because I'm blind, so I'm gonna just heal myself. That's a little better. And then I would like to move in a random direction.
You want to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to roll a d4?
I mean, there's 9 spots, so 1, 2, 3. So, here, is this a wall though?
You'd be like hitting like a pagoda.
Okay, so once I get to the wall, I'll just stay there. Unless you
Okay.
make me fall down, then I'll get back up.
I would not make you fall prone. Maybe now, if this was a dungeon and there were spike walls, you know, you might have some problems moving while blinded. But the spike walls do not suddenly spawn.
Okay. So once I get to the wall, I'll just kind of hang out there, and that's it. Oh wait, can I
Okay.
bonus action give another bardic inspiration?
Yeah, because they just need
That's
to hear you,
That's a bonus, yeah.
and they just need to hear you.
I heard Ranger Truffle say that you were gonna help, right?
Me?
Yeah, because you were the only one who wasn't blind or something. You said something before you moved. So I'm going to be like, Ranger Truffle, you can do this! And I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Alright. Blaha, your turn. You are blinded.
Oh, I can do that as a bonus action. Okay, well, she will, I'm blinded, so that would be a disadvantage. I'll try to shoot at the bear with disadvantage.
Sure. Do you want to make a perception to see where it teleported, though? Because it was technically in a different spot before.
Right. The 22.
A 22, you would have heard the explosion of the miniature sun reappearing in a different spot, so I will give it to you.
Alright, I will fire with disadvantage. 13
That
probably
still
misses.
hits.
Oh jeez, okay. Bear 4 piercing. And then as a bonus action, after she fires the bow, she will then up tilt the bow into the air, like vertically, so it's kind of like a bowl-like shape in the air. And then her starry form will alter from the constellation of an archer to the constellation of a chalice. And that will be her turn.
Okay, at the top of the round, you're all still blinded, so it's just gonna move to Truffle.
Wait,
I
did
just
the
checked.
blind not
At the end of
wear
its
off?
turn.
Oh,
I
okay.
I can only give one bardic die out, and I think I already gave it to Taurus.
Oh, do you only have one usage?
Yeah, I only have a +1 in charisma.
Oh, rip. Well, Truffle, you do not have a bardic inspiration, and it is your turn, sir.
Sorry.
Was running at me. I misunderstood the situation. I will run it down.
Okay.
Trying again. Exactly 30 feet and a haldy swing.
Hashtag I believe. That hits.
Ah!
Ah!
It's like, ah!
You're surprised by your own attack.
That is an 8 slashing.
That does damage.
That it does. I will also. I'm trying to be confident, but my body is still scared.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yes. One of my hands pops off my two-handed weapon as a wall of ichor appears, and my arm is covered in a shield. That wasn't-
How interesting. So is this a special ability?
That it is. I'll send it if you guys want.
Yes. Symbiotic reinforcement. Whoa!
I get a shield as a bonus action.
Wonderful. So you have a shield on you, which is
Right,
good
bonus
because at the end of your turn,
Yep.
at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to try and claw you for an 8.
Misses. Clanks into the shield thing.
Oh, it does not get its laser beam back. It is its turn, however, and I've realized I've been doing this wrong, as in I've not been doing it at all this entire time. Ranger Truffle, with the floating miniature sun above it, you notice that it is eating from the force of this sun, and some of the cuts that you and your party have dealt seemingly heal itself.
Ooh.
As it's going to try and beak and claw into you. The beak is a 6, the claw is a 23.
That latter one hits.
You are going to take 7 slashing damage as it ends its turn. As its turn ends, everyone's blind status goes away, and Baka, you come to and are able to shoot at the beast. That hits.
Do I get
Eight.
at all? Would I have gotten advantage from, or is there any sort of advantage that I would get? Because I have like sneak attack that I would get, but I don't know.
I would not
conditions
say
to
there
activate
would
it.
be.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
would,
Yeah, sneak
take
attack.
effect
You
because
have
he's
you have an
fighting
ally
ranger.
within 5 feet. So roll
Oh.
your sneak attack.
Okay, because I've been trying to figure out how this works the whole
Yeah,
time.
as long
and
as you have an ally
I-
within 5 feet, we should have been doing much more sneak attack.
Okay, because that's what I was trying to ask about the last time with advantage. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well.
it doesn't help when you get 1 point. All right. Taurus.
I think you know what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna run and hide and never come into this game again, and you're gonna make a new character, and Taurus just runs off into the wilderness.
Facts. That's exactly what's gonna happen. But before I do that, I shoot it.
That misses.
I was rolling so good at the beginning of this, but Capri-san is gonna be annoying.
That
Hi-ya.
misses.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it is going to use 2 legendary actions to regain its solar beam and ignite Ranger Truffle with the power of the sun. Truffle, I need a dexterity saving throw.
And it's fine. I'm super fine.
Alright, you're going to take half of this in radiant damage, half of 15 in radiant damage. As you get this, like, major sunburn all across your body. We are seeing a raccoon with sunburn. Baka Sanders, your
Dang.
turn.
Baka would like to shoot another arrow.
Shoot. A 24 hits. We will not take the extra damage from the crit. 8 points, and your sneak. Let me ask you a
Nice.
question. How do you kill it?
I try to aim for one of its eyes because it's so hard to figure out which eye is actually one of its eyes. And I actually hit the right one, and it goes into its brain, and it goes flat.
Alright, as it rears up and lets out this shower of golden rays and sunbeams onto Ranger Truffle, in the middle of its beam energy, you fire this arrow and piercing through its eye, and it collapses in front of you, Truffle, dead.
Let's go.
And you see the
Let's
sun,
go.
the miniature sun above it just combusts and wavers away. And as the Sun Eater Owlbear falls dead, we will end our session here tonight, but not before me telling all of you a lovely congratulations for reaching the next level.
Let's
Also-
go.
Yay!
Also, real quick, Baja would cast Cure Wounds on Ranger Truffle.
Wonderful! Ending on a lovely healing note and a level up. And as you are healed and you all level up, you will gain these benefits of a level up at the end of this fight. We will figure out where our players are at the end of this level up next session. But for now, I do believe we have goodbyes in order. So, goodbye, stream. And see you next time for more delicious and deadly
Bye,
the aftermath
YouTube.
of the Sun Eater.